In terms of attention to detail, Funko is one of the best there is, especially with their Funko Pops. But hey, with countless figures that they produce every now and then, there are bound to be mistakes. In fact, I was able to see some of them in my collection. Hi guys, Carlos here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about Funko Pops with detail errors that I was able to notice in my collection. I know Funko does their very best to produce Funko Pops with details as accurate as they can be. But of course, there are times when a detail or two manage to slip past their watch. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. I think a lot would even agree with me that collectors, more often than not, welcome items that have detail errors in their collection. Now, these errors don't always make the collection more valuable, but sometimes they just give you a good story to tell. The first item from my collection that I'd like to talk about is this Funko Pop movie moments featuring Batman and Commissioner Gordon from the movie Batman Begins. Now, Batman Begins is the first installment from the Dark Knight trilogy that was brought to us by Christopher Nolan, which starred Christian Bale and Gary Oldman. Now, this Funko Pop captures the ending scene of the movie, and this was the scene wherein Jim Gordon was telling Batman about the newest criminal that was about to unleash havoc into the city. Now, the thing about this pop is, if you can see the title, it says Batman and Commissioner Gordon. However, in majority of the movie, Jim Gordon was just a sergeant, and in fact in this scene he told Batman that he was just recently promoted to lieutenant because of what they were able to do against Ra's al Ghul. And Jim Gordon didn't become a commissioner until the middle of the Dark Knight movie, which was the second installment of the trilogy. So there you go. This is one of the errors that I was able to notice, and in fact, if you could check Jim Gordon's hand, he was holding here the Joker playing card. But in the movie, it was in fact inside a plastic bag. But I guess Funko didn't want to include that detail anymore, and I don't think that's really a big issue, but being labeled as commissioner is pretty eye-catching, especially for most avid Batman fans. For the next item that I want to talk about, it's something that I thought has a detail error, and it's this, the Killing Joke Joker. At first, I thought there's something wrong with this Funko Pop, but after doing a bit of extra research, I realized that there's actually nothing wrong with this one, and regardless, I want to show you what I thought was wrong with this anyway. So this particular Joker comes from one of the best graphic novels that I've ever read, and it's The Killing Joke, written by Alan Moore. This is one of my favorite Joker incarnations ever, because of how impressive the origin story was presented in the graphic novel. And in this particular Funko Pop, this is what the Joker was wearing during one of the most brutal scenes in the graphic novel. This is wherein the Joker shot Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl, and paralyzed her for good. When I got this Funko Pop, I immediately put it side by side with the graphic novel that I have. And I noticed that the color set of his outfit is different from the graphic novel. So at that point, I thought Funko got it wrong. But after reading a bit more online, I found out that this Funko Pop is actually based from the original release of The Killing Joke. In fact, other action figures are also based from the same original version. Now, the next Funko Pop detail error that I will be talking about is something that I used to have, and it is the Captain America Spiderman Homecoming Marvel Collector Core exclusive. Now, I would say this is one of the coolest Captain America Funko Pops, and I guess the most striking detail that you can find in this Funko Pop is the chair that Captain America was sitting on. And this is one of the most popular scenes from the movie because it was a special cameo from Cap. But if you would notice, this Marvel Collector Core exclusive came from the Infinity Saga end credits box. Alright? So supposedly this Funko Pop should be pertaining to the end credit scene of Spider-Man Homecoming. But if you would check the movie again, actually in the end credits, that wasn't the part wherein Captain America was sitting on the chair. That scene actually came from the scene wherein Peter and Mary Jane were undergoing detention. All right, so that was when Captain America was shown on television and he was sitting on the chair. So that's where the Funko Pop should be pertaining to, and it wasn't actually coming from the end credit scene. The next Funko Pop detail error that I'll be talking about comes from the Marvel line again. And it is from this Morgan Stark and Tony Stark 2-pack, alright? So this scene is one of the most emotional scenes from Avengers Endgame. This is the part wherein Tony's farewell / victory speech was shown through his helmet, and he was projected as a hologram. Now, you might be wondering what the error is from this Funko Pop. Actually, it comes from the hologram itself. Alright, so the reason why I say that is the hologram here in this Funko Pop is more representative of the hologram in Star Wars, because if you would rewatch the scene from Avengers Endgame, Tony actually comes off in full color in his hologram. Alright, so you could say that Tony's tech is more advanced than Star Wars. The final Funko Pop detail error I'll be talking about in this episode comes from the NBA line. And it's this Stephen Curry wearing the yellow jersey. Now, you won't be able to find the error detail here. It actually came from the glam shot that was released by Funko last year. Now, in the glam shot, Stephen Curry was wearing the jersey number 46 as opposed to his correct number, which is number 30. Now, I am yet to see an actual Funko Pop with Stephen Curry wearing the jersey number 46. But I guess the interesting thing about number 46 is it's the number of points that he scored during the last game of the regular season this year for him to clinch the scoring title. So I'm not sure if that's Funko's way of predicting the future, but you know, who knows? So it's just an interesting trivia that I was able to notice about this Funko Pop and in relation to number 46. Those are just some of the Funko Pop detail errors that I was able to notice in my collection. But if you have something else to add in the discussion, feel free to comment down below. Alright? And in case you encounter Funko Pops with error details in the future, please don't take them too seriously like I did. Okay? I guess it's just part of the fun of collecting. Before I say goodbye, please don't forget to like my video, subscribe to my channel, and ring that notification bell so that you'll be notified once my new video is ready. In the meantime, please watch this public service announcement from my friend. Till next time,